live stream starts. That day seemed ordinary to many, until a notification suddenly appeared on the soldiers' phones. Taehyung is live. Not in a music studio, not from a fancy bedroom or a trip abroad, but from such a simple yet unusual place, a private gym room. With dim lighting and a calm atmosphere, Taehyung opened the live stream with a relaxed smile. He wore a black tank top and dark grey sweatpants. Her hair was a little messy, wet with sweat, and there was a distinct gleam in her eyes. Focus. Calm down. But still with the gentle charm that only Kim Taehyung has. "Annyeong," he said as he wiped the sweat from his temples. "They're in the gym. Miss you guys." Millions of viewers instantly flooded the virtual space. The comments exploded with fire emojis, hearts and words of praise. But what Taehyung shows is not just a stocky body. It reveals something deeper. Discipline. Hard work. Perseverance. For the first few minutes, he starts with a light warm, upstretching the muscles of the shoulders and back. Classical instrumental music plays softly in the background, a choice that reflects his unique artistic taste. Every now and then he looks at the camera, then nods a little, as if inviting the audience to breathe with him. "If you're watching while sitting, try getting up for a while and stretching too." "Yes," he said in a low voice. A simple sentence, but enough to make millions of armies from different parts of the world move along. Behind the muscle, there is a story. For the public, seeing idols go to the gym is sometimes considered normal. But for Army, seeing Taehyung in his natural state struggling, sweating, and still smiling was a rare experience. Taehyung isn't the type to show off often. He is mysterious, selective, and opens only a small part of his world. But that night, he showed another side of himself. "I'm preparing stamina for the comeback schedule later," he said in between push-ups. "It's not easy, but I like a challenge. Every move made is not just a style. There is meaning in repetition. Every time he pulls a load, a message is sent, that even stars have to work hard to keep shining." His hands grasped the barbell steadily, but his face remained relaxed. The focus that emanated from his eyes showed a deep dedication to the process. Not only his body works, but also his mental and emotional. Because sport for him is not just a routine, but a form of respect for himself. "Sometimes I go to the gym alone at night. Not because I have to, but because I need that time to hear my own thoughts." The speech resonated in the hearts of many. In a world full of stress and the spotlight, Taehyung finds calm precisely in a quiet space, between heavy machinery and the clink of breath. He puts on some slow music in the background, then occasionally laughs as he reads funny comments from fans. He's not just doing physical exercise. He's getting the army involved in the process. "You are my strength too. You think I energized you? No. You made me do this now." Army comments continue to flood. "Taehyung, you're so inspiring. I'm a sports fan too. You always know how to make our day better." Taehyung smiled, looked at the camera with a deep look, then said, "If I can make one person feel stronger today, that's enough." Interactions that warm. One of the most memorable moments was when Taehyung stopped in the middle of a rehearsal, sitting cross-legged on the floor staring at the camera. "Aren't you tired lately?" he asked slowly. "If so, I know. I'm tired too. But we'll walk together, right?" This is no ordinary dialogue. It was a simple statement that shook hearts. A global idol at the peak of his career said he was tired too, and chose to be honest. Does not hide that behind the fame, there is fatigue. But it also shows that the spirit can continue to live if kept together. He answers questions at random. About favorite foods, sleep schedule, even about pets. But his tone is always consistent. Calm, honest, and very human. There is no scenario. There is no script. Only Taehyung as himself. "I'm not perfect. Sometimes I eat wrong, skip exercise, even oversleep. But I keep trying. And I want you to too. Don't be too hard on yourself." A physique that inspires, not suppresses. Taehyung has an ideal body. But the live stream was not made to make people feel inferior. On the contrary, he makes it a moment of motivation. I also started from zero, he says with a smile. In the past, I didn't lift weights. Still learning now. So don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to what you were yesterday. It brought the army to tears. Because in a social media world that often forces people to be perfect, Taehyung comes as a conditioning voice, one that invites peace with oneself. He even said that sometimes he was not confident. There are days when I don't feel cool enough. But I think if I stay honest, the people who love me will stay. And it's true. It is precisely because of his honesty that millions of people survive. The camera is off, but the energy is never lost. After almost an hour, Taehyung said goodbye. He looked down deeply and said, "Thank you for finding me. Take care of your health, yes. Sarangi." The live stream is over. But what remains is not only images or sounds, but energy, cheer up, and sincere love. The entire social media platform was immediately flooded with clips from the session. Many said they were inspired to return to the sport. Many also said that Taehyung's words saved their day. He may only intend to distribute sports sessions. But what he does have is so much more: hope, sincerity, and strength. Kim Taehyung, more than just an idol. The gym live stream was just one fragment of Taehyung's life. But in that 1 hour, millions of people saw the most real side of a man who had been considered untouchable. He not only fascinates us because of his visuals, but because of his soul. And behind every weight she lifted that night, there was a much heavier and more beautiful meaning. That being strong is not a matter of the body, but of the heart. Taehyung teaches us that to keep shining, one must be willing to sweat behind the scenes, must be true to himself, and have to keep loving, even in the most exhausting times. And because of it all, we fall in love with him again, and again, and again.